Yo, what's going on, guys? Doing a little interview with the infamous Mrs. Paz, aka infamous. Famous? Isn't that a word? Is it infamous?
Infamous? Yes, that's a word.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was infamous.
With the infamous Mrs. Paz, aka Bonnie, aka ZATANN4,
Or ZATANN4.
aka ZATANN4.
If you don't know how to read. If you don't know leet speak.
Right. So anyways, we just wrapped up. If you saw my previous video, we wrapped up with E3 2016, one of the best events ever. It was my first time. They've done this before, her and her husband, Prodigy X.
We popped Cake's cherry.
Definitely the cherry was pop. So I have to ask you, what for the viewers who couldn't be there or didn't have time to watch it online, what was it like?
It was actually pretty chill. So usually big conventions like PAX, it's a ton of consumers, so it's really crowded. A lot of sweaty nerds running around trying to see the newest thing first, or standing in line for hours and getting to play games and buying merchandise. That's the whole point of these consumer trade shows. However, E3 is industry only, so it's all media, investors, it's all business. And you get a more personal look at games, I would say, than you would if you went to any other event. This year, EA was not involved in E3. They had something going on outside. So it was really like, without EA there, it seemed like there was a more relaxed environment. Not to say that, EA is chaos or anything, but there was less people at the show. It really was. Like, the aisles are huge and carpeted, and just walking there, you weren't like bumping shoulder to shoulder like crazy, unless you were in front of like the Twitch booth when Wiz Khalifa was up there. But yeah, I mean, it was really chill. I really enjoyed it. It was kind of like a family reunion. That's what I always say. E3 is my family reunion.
And you mentioned E3 is mainly it's industry exclusive,
yes,
kind of thing. So what do you mean by that? You felt it was like a family reunion, like meeting up with other industry folks?
Yes. So being in this industry for about 16 years now, you've made friends, and the ones, it really is a small industry. These people you have seen from working the booth as like a booth, what would you call it, volunteer, to now being a producer at 2K and being in charge of certain AAA game titles. So it's really cool to see how your friends have grown throughout the industry, and you really only get to see these people like once a year without all the consumers. Because when you go to PAX, it's so crazy that when you're working a booth, you have to entertain all these consumers and keep up that energy level the whole time. With E3, it's more, we're going to respect you because you're press or media or in the industry. We're going to sit you down and we're going to show you what we have to offer. So it has a more personal level, which is why it's more like a family reunion.
So out of all the events here at 2016 E3, what was one thing that really caught your eye that you're looking forward to seeing?
Actually, Civilization 6 looks really awesome. I used to play 3 a lot. And the fact that it goes from, like barbarians all the way up to creating rocket ships, that just blew my mind. And then I'm really excited for Mafia 3. I didn't play the first one, but I did play the second one. And I'm very excited for 3. They've added so much stuff. And if you like GTA, right? It's like that open world. You get to drive around, you get to interact with things, you get to make the story molded to what your decisions are, or what districts you take over, or who you get in fights with that are your underbosses. It's more of a immersive environment, so I'm really excited for that one. And then Friday the 13th, I wasn't as excited about until we got to go to the thing. They had this little thing in a loft where we got to go and see the trailer, but then they explained the trailer and like broke it down, and I pulled out my phone and started taking notes, because I wasn't even there for that. I was just there to check it out. But I ended up taking a crap ton of notes. And then Sean Cunningham, the director of the first Friday the 13th, and Freddy vs. Jason, And then I think it's Last House on the Left was the other one he did. But he's a really cool like horror director. He was there sitting in the chair next to us while we were on the couch, and it was kind of cool. So those are the ones I'm most excited about.
So in short, yeah, because it was a trade-only show versus a consumer-only show, what's the biggest thing as far as visualization, like just walking around the booths and stuff like that, comparing something like PAX versus E3?
I think when you go to something like E3, like I said, they're catering more to investors and press and media. I think they go all out, really. I mean, the Mafia 3 booth looked like you were in the French Quarter. And there was all the railings up top, and people were throwing beads off. They had fortune tellers and palm readers and like a whole inside area with like swanky couches and chairs where you could get snacks and chips and dip. And it was really more, if you've been to PAX, E3 is like the VIP of PAX, basically. It's all the top people. They just started diving more into influencers, so they're bringing those types of people because people are more prone to buy from influencers nowadays than they are from actual celebrities or like ads or commercials. So I know people like Microsoft are diving into that more. But it's just, it feels like when you're going to PAX as a consumer, people are talking at you. They're like, look at this sign, look at this thing, this is what we have, pre-order our game. You know, they got GameStop there taking pre-orders. It's chaos. It really is. E3 is more like, yeah, we know what we're doing. We're 2K and we're making Mafia 3, or we've got NBA whatever, or even like the Resident Evil. You know, they had the whole freaking mansion built in there. You don't see that at PAX. You see awesome booths at PAX, but not like that, because they're trying to gain more press, more exposure in a positive light. You know, they don't want someone going to E3 and writing a crappy article about their game. So they're going to go all out.
Nice. So yes, guys, like I said, that was a wrap up. This is the last day, very, very last day of 2016 E3. Bonnie, you do content on Twitch. Let's talk a little bit about that. What is it that you do?
So I stream games, mostly like World of Warcraft or Overwatch lately, or whatever else I'm in the mood to play. But I also do the creative stuff, and that's what I would primarily like to do, is stay creative. So like sculpting, drawing, conventional and digital, and then doing little like polymer clay charms and things like that.
So for all the viewers that's viewing this right now who haven't been to your channel, where can they find you at?
Twitch.tv/ZATANN, ZATANN, and then the number 4, Leet Speak. And then my YouTube is YouTube/ZATANN, same way as ZATANN4, DC.
Nice. There you guys have it. That's it. That's a wrap up of E3 2016. Thank you guys again. Much love to all who has viewed our content, shared, liked, love. Keep doing that for us. We love you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.